The war on drugs is the longest, costliest, and most destructive war in human history. It has failed every measurable goal. Drugs are cheaper, purer, and more available than ever. It has filled prisons, destroyed families, funded cartels, and turned millions of nonviolent people into felons while doing nothing to reduce addiction or harm. There is a better way, and the evidence is overwhelming. When we treat drug use as a health issue instead of a criminal one, lives are saved, communities heal, and societies prosper. This is not theory, this is fact, proven by decades of real-world data. Cannabis is safer than alcohol. That is a fact, not an opinion. When adults have legal access to cannabis, many choose it over booze. In states with recreational cannabis, alcohol sales have fallen noticeably. Colorado saw a 13% average monthly drop in total alcohol purchases after legalization. Canada saw beer sales drop by an average of 136 hectoliters per 100,000 people after nationwide legalization. That is clear substitution. Medical cannabis laws alone have reduced opioid overdose deaths by up to 25% in some studies because people in chronic pain choose cannabis over pills. Alcohol-related traffic fatalities, liver disease, and violence decrease when cannabis is an option. The science is settled. More weed means less booze, and less booze means fewer dead bodies. Prohibition creates violent cartels. Legalization starves them. In the first states to legalize cannabis, Colorado and Washington, violent and property crime rates showed no long-term increase. In Washington, burglary rates actually fell significantly. Cannabis possession arrests plummeted 87% in Washington, and similar drops occurred elsewhere. Police can focus on real crimes instead of harassing kids with a joint. Youth cannabis-related offenses in Canada dropped 55 to 65% after legalization. Portugal, the gold standard, decriminalized all drugs in 2001. Drug-related crime fell. Overall crime held steady or dropped, and the prison population shrank. When adults can buy safe, tested products legally, gangs lose their customer base and the blood stops flowing in the streets. Prohibition is expensive. Legalization is profitable. U.S. legal adult-use cannabis states collected more than $4.4 billion in tax revenue in 2024 alone, the highest ever. Cumulative since 2014, nearly $25 billion. California alone took in over $1 billion in 2024 cannabis taxes. Washington, Michigan, and Illinois each brought in $500 million. These billions fund schools, roads, mental health services, and addiction treatment without raising taxes on anything else. Meanwhile, we save billions more by not arresting, prosecuting, and incarcerating non-violent drug users. Portugal's model costs a fraction of the American prison industrial complex. In 2001, Portugal had one of Europe's worst drug crises. Skyrocketing HIV from dirty needles, overdose deaths, and addiction rates through the roof. They decriminalized all drugs, heroin, cocaine, everything. Possession became an administrative offense like a traffic ticket, with fines or referrals to health panels. Supply remained illegal. After 2 decades, the results are undeniable. Drug overdose deaths fell 80%, from hundreds a year to one of the lowest rates in Europe. Portugal now has about 5 to 6 drug deaths per million versus the U.S., 320 per million. New HIV infections from injecting drugs dropped over 90%, from over 1,000 cases a year to fewer than 20. Overall, drug use did not explode. It stayed stable or fell in most categories, especially among youth. Problematic use and addiction rates declined dramatically. Crime did not rise. Prison populations fell. Portugal proved the world wrong. Decriminalization plus heavy investment in treatment, harm reduction, housing, and jobs works. All plants and fungi are medicine, and criminalizing them is anti-science. Cannabis treats chronic pain, epilepsy, PTSD, and nausea with fewer side effects than many prescription drugs. Psilocybin shows unprecedented results for depression, anxiety, and addiction, often in a single dose. MDMA and ketamine are revolutionizing PTSD and depression treatment. Ibogaine interrupts opioid addiction like nothing else. Ayahuasca and peyote have been used safely for centuries in spiritual healing. Prohibition blocks research, forces people to the black market, and denies suffering people medicine that works. No victim, no crime. If an adult wants to alter their consciousness in the privacy of their home, that is their human right. The state has no legitimate authority to cage someone for what they put in their own body. We allow alcohol, far more dangerous than most drugs, and tobacco. We allow skydiving, mountain climbing, and eating cheeseburgers. We allow